Rise of Infinite. By far the most significant and important of these, the catalyst for everything happening in Sonic Forces, and should have been part of the game. Eggman is currently having a slump coming up with new robot designs when an unusual energy signature is detected, quite literally at the front door, where the Phantom Ruby landed. For context, this is connected to the Egg Reverie in Sonic Mania. The Chaos Emeralds destabilize the Phantom Ruby, tearing open a rift, sucking in both the Ruby and Classic Sonic, who winds up with Tails later on Sonic Forces. But the Ruby landed months and months earlier at Eggman's doorstep, kickstarting this whole plot. The moment Eggman picked up the Ruby, it started glowing, and suddenly his dream, his life goal, Eggman Land, and golden statues of himself standing proudly. But as he dropped the Ruby in shock, it all disappeared. Researching the Ruby, results were all over the place, while Orbot and Cubot come up with names and reference Sonic Shuffle. I swear, Ian Flynn was probably the only person working on this who knows anything about other Sonic games that isn't a level from Generations. Eggman interrupts them, coming up with the name Phantom Ruby. An alarm goes off as Eggman's base is under attack, introducing us to the Jackal Squad to loot and profit off Eggman's technology. Furious he doesn't have enough robots to defend, having spent so much time researching the Ruby instead of building up his army, and while angrily grasping the Ruby, suddenly an instant army appears, and rolling with it, Eggman sends them out to attack, but Jackal Squad's leader cuts through them, ready to strike on Eggman, but his sword hits the Ruby, and suddenly, they're both in a ruin of a post-apocalyptic city, momentarily distracting Jackal Squad's leader enough for Eggman to knock him down. Eggman, seeing something in the Jackal, says,
"I find you interesting. I like you. How about I hire you to lead my forces, and together, we will take over the world?"
While his teammates tell him not to be tempted, he considers,
"All this time I've been going through the motions. I've actually grown tired of this world as it is. Let's do it, Doctor. I'll help you change this world."
A fascinating look at how this Phantom Ruby saga came together, as well as a great introduction to Infinite.